Sarah excitedly accepted the keys from the realtor, hardly able to believe her luck at scoring such an amazing deal on a huge old Victorian home. At just $150,000, it was an absolute steal in the current housing market. "Are you sure there isn't some kind of catch?" she asked the agent uncertainly. "This place is massive and the listing photos looked like it was in great shape on the inside." The middle-aged realtor gave her a strained smile. "Well, to be fully transparent, there is a bit of a haunted reputation with this particular property, but I'm sure that's just an old wives' tale. You seem like a level-headed young woman who doesn't put much stock in superstition." Sarah scoffed at the notion of ghosts. "Are you kidding me? I'm a finance major who just landed my dream job at an investment firm. I don't believe in any of that paranormal nonsense." With her entry-level salary of $75,000 plus bonuses, getting a 30-year mortgage on the $150,000 home was almost laughably affordable after putting 20% down. Her $900 monthly payments, including taxes and insurance, were easily doable on her new income, especially compared to the $2,200 a month average rent in the area. The eerie legends about the house's dark history didn't bother Sarah one bit. She was thrilled to become a homeowner and start building equity at just 24 years old, instead of throwing money away on rent payments. Managing her money responsibly was her top priority. The first few nights were totally uneventful, as Sarah excitedly unpacked her belongings and decorated her new digs. She loved all the intricate woodwork and beautiful architecture of the 19th century home. Having scored such an incredible real estate deal made her feel like a total personal finance ninja. On the fourth night, however, Sarah's financial prowess was put to the ultimate test of mind over the supernatural. Strange, faint voices seemed to emanate from the walls, whispering ominously about money. Compound interest, the most powerful force in the universe. Sarah shivered, wondering if she was starting to crack up from working such long hours at her new job. She tried to shake it off and started prepping her work outfits and meal preps for the next week to stay on budget. That's when the unearthly whispers got louder and more menacing. "The Oracle of Omaha says, buy low, sell high." Out of the corner of her eye, Sarah saw a filmy white apparition in the hallway briefly take the form of a hunched old man before vanishing. An overpowering scent of stale cigar smoke filled the air. Now completely creeped out, Sarah fled to the living room and tried to distract herself watching financial YouTube videos on the merits of mutual funds versus ETFs. But things only got weirder from there. The TV suddenly froze and displayed bizarre images of people standing in line for rations during the Great Depression, as tinny voices broadcasted terrible economic predictions. "The worst market crash since 1929 will wipe out your life savings. Your home's value will depreciate and your negative equity nightmare has only just begun." Sarah gasped in horror as the screen showed an image of her new house with a foreclosure sign on the overgrown lawn. Just then, a bone-chilling sound like a reverberating financial death knell made Sarah's blood turn to ice in her veins. "Sarah, Sarah!" an eerie voice moaned from the shadows. "We're the ghosts of financial ruin, and this house is cursed." A menacing figure emerged from the darkness, taking the form of a gaunt man wearing a grimly serious Wall Street suit from the early 1900s. His hollow eyes bore into her with great sadness. "I was a wealthy stock trader who invested unwisely in this house in 1928, ignoring all signs of the imminent market collapse. I went totally broke and lost everything, including my family who died here penniless. Now I'm forever damned to roam the halls of my worst investment mistake." More ghostly figures appeared all around Sarah, howling in agony over their poor personal finance decisions. There was a young couple drowning in maxed-out credit card debt from reckless spending, an elderly widow who got scammed out of her life savings by a fraudulent investment scheme, and greedy corporate tycoon who evaded taxes and hid money in shady offshore accounts only to be brutally audited. The ghosts all started closing in on Sarah, their anguished cries bombarding her from all sides with terrifying tales of crippling debt, bad investments, unexpected medical bills, and bad luck that destroyed their financial security. "We want you to suffer the same eternal torment as us," they screeched in a deafening cacophony. "We'll haunt you with money nightmares until your retirement funds run dry." Just as Sarah was about to faint from sheer panic, her financial planning knowledge kicked in like a life raft. She took a deep, steadying breath and glared back at the malicious spirits with new resolve burning in her eyes. "You want to torture me with money fears? Too bad, because thanks to my personal finance skills, I'm not afraid anymore. I make a budget and stick to it. I have an emergency fund with 6 months' expenses saved up, and I invest aggressively in a diversified portfolio for retirement." The ghosts recoiled slightly, hissing in displeasure at Sarah's calm logic. "Think your tales of credit card horror will scare me? I pay my balance in full each month and my credit score is over 800. Your threats of investment implosion mean nothing to me because my money is diversified across domestic and international stock funds, bonds, and REITs." Sarah stood tall as the spirits continued retreating from her defiant self-assurance. She could see them growing more transparent and insubstantial by the second. "I follow all the core tenets of personal finance. Spend less than I earn, pay myself first by investing for retirement, stay out of high-interest debt, and efficiently manage my taxes. Your mind games can't weaken my bullish convictions." With a final furious wail of pure anguish, the pitiful ghosts dissipated into nothingness, their dreadful warnings over future wealth becoming empty mists. An eerie silence fell over the house before being broken by a calm, soothing voice. "Well done, young finance prodigy," said the pleasant voice of an older woman's ghost, now standing before Sarah. Far from looking intimidating, this spirit's face was warm and kind, with a regal air about her ivory dress. "I am the ghost of Dorothy Wilderbush, known in my day as America's first female stock investor. I made an incredible fortune on Wall Street in the early 1900s through meticulous research and unwavering financial discipline. I admire your money-savvy ways." Sarah blushed at the unexpected praise. "So, you're not here to torment me with debt nightmares and scary financial premonitions?" Dorothy chuckled lightly. "Of course not, my dear. My purpose is to provide wise financial mentorship to worthy pupils from beyond the grave. Those pathetic spendthrift souls who attack with fear, uncertainty, and doubt about money are easily vanquished by someone with your core financial values and skills." The older woman's ghost began dissipating into a glittering vapor. "I must go now, but know that my investments from long ago still earn passive income to this day, and I'll ensure some of that abundant wealth flows your way for your heroic financial poise." Sarah gaped in awe as a brilliant golden light engulfed her, feeling an almost electric tingle spreading from head to toe. When the shimmering energy blast subsided, she looked down in shock. Stacks of stock certificates, gold bars, and rare coins from the 1800s were piled at her feet, along with a large briefcase overflowing with tightly bundled $100 bills. "Thanks, Miss Wilderbush," Sarah called out excitedly, not sure if the ghost could still hear her. "I'll invest the windfall wisely and continue compounding the incredible wealth through savvy portfolio management." From that day on, Sarah knew her financial destiny was incredibly bullish. Thanks to her strong money principles that banished the ghosts of fiscal horror, she would be building generational wealth to pass on to her future family. Her dream home was now blessed with the spirit of financial abundance. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you were captivated by the story I shared in this video, then make sure to hit that subscribe button below. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when I upload new content, ensuring you never miss out on another compelling story. Don't forget to also turn on notifications so you're always in the loop. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.